Auto-tune, right? Turn my voice up.
Yeah.
Say less.
Tired of all the fake shit.
Yeah.
Tired of all the bullshit. Tired of all these talking about they gon' do shit. Tired of all these really squash shit. You gotta follow me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I'm like Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches crawled up on my face. Diddy probably troll. I get a Grammy, I'm on stage with killers, how I be at show. No gimmick, I told Pooh he just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, some mices though. Say less, I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and for choppers with my Apex. Dirk ain't from the trenches, who the fuck you really say that? Dirk ain't for his, who the fuck you really say that?
Say less. 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 Man, what?
I ain't gotta talk about it, now I got it, look. Stylists get their style from me, I promise you. I don't want the bitch if she don't do it sloppy, yeah. We not hearing it, barbarians the big. What's rocky, her head, look sloppy. The feds on my body, cause my Cuban link so I can look her mess. For Christmas, even if it ain't no holiday, I slay. Fuck breakfast, she gon' eat me up and swallow me, I'm like, yeah. My ex bitch don't like me, but she still follow me, cause I'm lit. And my enemies shooting in the air like Hail Mary, we blitz. After all that I did, sorry baby, I don't wanna find no love and start this. Ratchet on me, ratchet right on my hip. Pass it to Lil Broski, he gon' empty the trust. Let Tracy McGrady, I'ma keep one up in my shit. Let it reflect the Navy on my ain't with nothing. Let's go, me and Durkee, oh you know we wildin'. Word of mommy, my tongue got bread for serving aunties. Spin the block, sending shots, so much shots. Hit his body, you gon' think I got the monkey pox. Moving on dead silence, it's a war zone outside. Moving like Little Red Robin Hoodie on all the time,
Tired of all the fake shit, tired of all the bullshit. Tired of all these talking about they gon' do shit. Tired of all these really squash shit. You gotta follow me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. Say less.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mozart Evloev.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, he turned pro when he was just a baby, but almost instantaneously realized UFC success. At one point, 10 consecutive wins in the UFC, realized the UFC world title. This man has knockout power plus submission skills as well, but perhaps his biggest asset is self-belief and his toughness. Those should be big for him in this particular matchup tonight. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Ooh, what a punch.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Oh, lands a nice straight. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Nice. Nicely done.
Attack that leg.
Oh, side kick. Well done.
Nice body shot. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start bring them together is when guys struggle.
Nice positional control here. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, big shots from the top.
Big ground and pound. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter. Getting them out here. Now he's got a good body position, yup. Great shot from the top position.
First round winding down here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Round 2 is next.
Okay, sit down. Great. Good patience out there, man. You did great. Your striking looks amazing. Keep your hands up and stay sharp. You're out working.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Yevloyev going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Nice some separation. Oh, big knee there.
Oh, beautiful level change. Setting up a submission.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Yevloyev.
Oh, nice.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Yevloyev's right back to the full mount. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Oh. Using a lot of good movement.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he postures up. Huge elbow there.
Right there.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
Deep breath, deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh!
Hands up!
Elbows up top. Nice defense to block that punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to... And now he's in the guillotine.
That takedown was timed beautifully.
Williams got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
He's setting up a submission attempt.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
We'll see what happens. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. He's out.
Gotta be careful here.
Nice defense.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission for the next?
Yeah, and the fact be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Mozart Williams.
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets it done on all 3 scorecards against the kickboxer. Crowd was loving the kickboxer walking out. Now they're showing their appreciation for the wrestler after a most dominant performance tonight.
Expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
The expectation was that the kickboxer was going to do something fun, but the reality was it was this wrestler's night. And look at him now, taking it all in as he earned that unanimous decision.
Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she loved that. I mix the blueberry pie with cognac. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me, I have to tell her it's not that.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tom Aspinall! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kane!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. Well, it didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers...
Guillotine jump. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to...
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
North-south position now. Making all these shots count.
That was a slick transition. He's got to be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
He's having his way with him here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Velasquez. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. Oh, this could be over soon.
This is a terrible position.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of us.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Aspinall's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, so that round is in the books. Aspinall's corner showing a little bit of concern here, DC. The cut around his eye really starting to swell. Cut man's got to do his best work right here, right now. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots. Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Aspinall.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Getting him out here.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous.
Oh, big shots here. Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cain Velasquez.
All right, so a big win for Cardio Cain Velasquez here tonight, and I know a big part of the narrative here during Fight Week was the back injury that has taken up a good chunk of Cain's prime. Certainly didn't seem to be injured here tonight as he turns back the clock and shows you that vintage Velasquez form that for a while resulted in him being the best heavyweight in the world.
Ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wiggity. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Let's go. I got shooting stars on my teeth, Nikes on my feet, make my cipher complete. Cause I'm nice like that, baby I'm cool like that. Dice Mico que rico, que como yo no hay nada. Ya estamos a 30,000 por party. Salí piquetúa, hoy salí de Bulgari. Se dio por el trago y se puso Bulgari. Se vistió de chita, yo que vine de safari. Oh, you know what's up, aquí no hay excusa. Súbete la falda, me gusta esa blusa. Oh, you know what's up.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the natural born killer, Carlos Condon.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Ready to go round 1, the natural born killer, Carlos Condon, with his patented mean mug for the camera, perennially one of the best lightweights in the world, as diverse a striker as there is at 170 pounds. A lot of different limbs, elbows, knees, going to be headed his opponent's direction here tonight. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab, and I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but
I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, broken over the boulders. Koscheck and kick. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Condit getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up.
He's going Kimura now.
Ooh, it's tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hoping.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them,
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here.
Oh, nice combination, yeah. Devastated by his land.
Well, that's... Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well-placed kick there by Condit. Oh, Superman punch is true. Whiffs on the right hand. Pretty good entry, and he gets the takedown. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Takes his back now. Points out for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now. Well, St. Pierre's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often, but even when BJ Penn kicked Diego Sanchez, the damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the head, it's very difficult to deal with or get a cut on the forehead. He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be compromising the vision as yet, but he will need to protect himself so it doesn't get worse here in the next round. Nice liver shot, Lance.
Great timing on that double leg. He passed the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Condit. All right, feet on the hips here.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fight.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this. Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish. Jeez Louise, he's tough.
Oh, that's in. That's in.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. This is where he wants to be.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, he's got his back.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
A series of punches from the top here by St. Pierre. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Outstanding pressure from top position here by GSP. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to strip, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Arms in deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. And now he's got the back.
It's work. I'm standing up. It's work.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling is beautiful to watch now, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Last round coming.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
And that was a solid kick.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Nice leverage. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Posture up and drop some bombs.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Holy smokes.
Unbelievable. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 3 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, George Rush St. Pierre.
All right, well, this is a man of humility, but George St. Pierre all but guaranteed a win by TKO tonight, and that is exactly the way it goes into the books.
Well, he's the better fighter, and he let himself take some risks tonight. And in taking those risks, it showed how good George St. Pierre is. He has all the skills in the world, and when he fights in this fashion, he can finish just about anyone.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC featherweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Umar Nurmagomedov!
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov impose his will on the opposition here tonight?
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
He's getting very close to the submission.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Well, he's got his back now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Cejudo's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting.
Oh, huge elbow!
Oh, my goodness!
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
Well, that might be the best highlight of Henry Cejudo's career. An emphatic knockout lights up this arena here tonight.
Henry Cejudo is as smart a fighter as you will find on the UFC roster, and recognize that tonight it would be the hands that would lead him to victory. That was proven true as he gets a knockout victory.
I'm staying here to my last breath, my last breath, my last breath, my last breath. You won't see me till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it till my last breath, 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 my last breath. I'll leave it all, I'll leave it all. Put it 100%. Yeah, wake up and get to this paper. Know I'ma put in the label. Steady just making me greater. Never needed motivation, just a little concentration. Winning on every occasion. I ain't just here for the moment, grind for
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dustin "The Diamond" Poirier!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, if we had hair, we would dye it blonde as an ode to Charles Oliveira. Tonight, he draws Dustin Poirier, and we shall see if Dustin can pull off the upset. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Beautiful defense. Nice block.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
Big knee. Poirier's landing. Big shot.
All right, let's go. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Back to the single. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
He's got it in. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent.
Oh, looks tight to me. Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
That was nice.
Poirier gets back up. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, nice left hook.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, nice guillotine there. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
Poirier's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Strong reversal there. Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass his move to a submission.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Poirier. Back mount now. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Oliveira's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
All right, here we go. Round 2. Dustin the Diamond Poirier and Charles Oliveira. That kick blocked by Poirier. Oh, and that punch, and listen to the reaction from the crowd. Left hook to the head. Poirier gets touched there. Another hook to the head. You got to be careful here. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Nice job striking here by Charles do Bronx Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. Scary proposition, really, for any man in multiple divisions.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Attempting an armbar here. Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Working for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, he's getting close to the finish now. Oh, working for the submission again.
They're both struggling so much to get out of this position.
Poirier's head is out. Poirier's in half guard. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets...
Oh, he got out again. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. 10 minutes in the books.
Won that last round based upon submission attempts. Your defense looks awesome. It's winning in the judges' scorecards. You have to take that advantage away this time.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
Early right hand gets through for do Bronx. Oh, he landed it. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't. Like that. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Poirier.
The power of Poirier. I mean, the guy hits so hard.
Unable to connect there. All right, now able to work the takedown. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions. Oh, he
puts his knee on belly.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oliveira's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good work from the top here by Oliveira.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick. Big ground and pound.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you're fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so there's the final horn as the fighters go the distance here tonight, and it really was all about his takedown game. Most of the time when he changed levels, he was able to get the fight where he wanted to.
Yeah, Johnny changed levels, and he did it beautiful. He had fantastic timing on those takedowns. He had great finishes on those takedowns, and he had a commitment to scoring as many as he needed to in order to get his hand raised. And I feel like tonight he should win this victory pretty easily.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
All right, so we congratulate Charles Oliveira on yet another UFC win, but this one, somewhat surprisingly, by decision, he goes to the cards.
So many thought that Charles Oliveira, if taken into deep water, could not last. He has shown time and time again now, submission, knockout, or decision, it'll be hard to beat New Bronx. Congrats on the massive victory to Charles Oliveira.
Because I feel like I'm falling. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily. I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing. I feel like I'm stressing. No point of me resting. I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone. I was watching them bowling. Day after day trying to stay out the way, but I still gotta pray because I feel like I'm falling. I reach out to God trying to talk on the daily. I know I can't hear him, but still trying to call him. I need a blessing. I feel like I'm stressing. No point of me resting. I feel like it's stolen. Still ain't gave up with this pressure I'm holding. They left me alone. I was watching them bowling. Know if I spot them, I feel like I got them. That means I've been winning. Been losing. Mind my business, I still on they neck like a chiropractor. Bitch, I know what I'm doing. Hit this money, bitch, I get to pursuing. Talking, why the fuck is they suing? Have emotion, yeah, I feel like I'm moving. They painted pictures, but they shit think I'm ruined. On a mission, ain't nobody gon' stop them. Lion King like a Kuna Matata. In my way, I gotta get them a brother. I'ma get the chips like I'm Eric Estrada. Bitch, I got her cause I feel like a lotta. We can send you up for Gibraltar. Never scared, but I gotta get bread. I feel like trucking way I run up a dollar. I got the muscle, it's all in my hustle. You get a reaction, bitch, you gon' be famous. Look at this, watch you gon' run out your time.
So here he is, one of the better boxers in this division. Certainly has a well-rounded MMA skill set, but it's hard to lead the walk with anything other than the hands, which might be the best in this division. Especially
when you look at some of the highlights, right? You look at him landing that jab, and it's almost picture perfect. The jab lifts the head, the right hand follows, and guys are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I would love to be considered a boxer if I had the skills that this young man possesses. Be happy because you spent a lifetime developing it, and now it puts you on the cusp of UFC superstar.
He looks as comfortable throwing a jab as I do, like folding a slice of pizza, you know? trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedown. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander Rocket Rockets!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. That was lightning fast, that right hand. Oh!
Use your defense. Use your defense now.
Block that one.
Hands higher. Hands higher.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Rockets gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. All right, there's the leg kick. You expected he would employ them heavily here tonight, and maybe the boxer wants to go back to the sweet science after that.
Yeah, he wants to box, he wants to look pretty, but this is mixed martial arts. You have got to use all of your tools. And by throwing those kicks, you are showing that this is an evolution of the fight game. We ain't boxing the squared circle. This is a mixed martial arts fight. Beautiful job. Great punch.
Midway through round one. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs a... He's hurt again.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Jackson. How about these two going at it? Oh, he's in real trouble now. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Unable to land with that punch. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Changing the position.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
He passes the half.
Rockets is back in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Rockets gets back up. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn. It's amazing to think we got here, given how many times he rocked his opponent there in the previous round. Almost looked like a glorified sparring session, given how dominant he was.
Yeah, it just looked like one guy that was much better than the other guy. He was hurting him every time he landed, and it's a testament to his ability and his accuracy in the stand-up.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 2. 1-2 there by Rampage. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Big oh!
Heard it again.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Circling to his right. Big power shot there. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this fight.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Well, a really good...
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
Ooh. Nice leg kick.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Well, now you start to see the frustration setting in. His thigh is just a mangled mess of bruises. Not getting any better as these strikes continue to land.
It can't get better because his opponent keeps going there. He's got to do something. Or he should have done something a long time ago to stop him from throwing those kicks. It's too... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. This has got to be the end.
You need to work on this
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Jackson's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Lands the ground and pound strike. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow now. His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Rakic. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Oh, he's wobbling now. Uppercut.
Nice jab by Rakic. Jackson's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes.
He's hurting bad here.
Back to the feet now. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, setting up Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander Rakic!
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may. Proceed as you may. Because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and got the finish.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to make a statement here tonight. Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm? By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover, you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory. He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Set for a main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alex Pereira!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, no time for a sponsored fight clock here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev and Alex Pereira. A lot of people feel like Chimaev's going to take the center and try to force the issue with a takedown attempt early.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to get Pereira thinking that he's going to be wrestling him and wrestling him consistently. Because if he allows for Alex to get... Oh, man! Fight behind a nice jab.
Ooh, he landed a huge hook there.
Beautiful. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Back and forth we go. That's a big hook. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Front kick by Pereira.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Khamzat Chimaev.
He passes to half guard. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Chimaev's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Now he's going full mount. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to.
Oh!
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. I don't know.
That's in so deep. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
So let's get this again. We got to set it up properly, okay? Give him...
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Khamzat Chimaev gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Lands a nice straight. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Takedown defense is there.
Big knee lands to the body.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. He let him step over to the crucifix.
Chimaev's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do.
Big shots landed by him now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Under a minute now to go in this one. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Khamzat Chimaev. No judges needed this time around.
Oh, boy.
So no judge changes needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, Bruce Buffer is in there with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev, your winner by TKO. And this man just continues to run roughshod through this UFC welterweight division.
Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that really can separate himself from the division. It showed. He had a very tough opponent tonight, but he still dominated. He still showed that there are levels to this game, and Khamzat Chimaev is on a different level.
And while he might not yet be on a Conor McGregor level in terms of his star power, when you get the Chimaev fight, it's one of the biggest fights you can possibly get. And we'll see how many of these guys are going to ask to fight him after that performance tonight.
When you think it don't get more glow, and then bow to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies. I don't make the rules of just one guy. All due respect of getting spit on is how respect is now defined. Believe the truth, but you got screwed and drank the Kool-Aid. There's a line, but then directly at the edge of a man's grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, they're never built for just one group. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest, lowest on the totem, with golly G you have been used. You have to build a death machine that down the line will kill you too. Pseudo-Christians, y'all indifferent, kids in prisons ain't a sin shit. Even one scrap of what Jesus taught connected, you feel different. What a disingenuous way to piss away existence, I don't get it. I say you lost your goddamn minds if y'all possess one to begin with.
Lo que sea pa' Martín Play. Soy como Curry en Golden State. Voy abajo por un par de puntos, pero siempre hago el triple faltando 6. Esa Gucci que tiene son fake. Eso que fuman